First de-imp of the year, even though I got this clip last year. I might stop doing this at the start of my videos. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know. Alright, so let's start out this video with a reflection of the previous video I had, where I had the set of pictures up, and you can see on the left side is the end of 2016, on the right is now the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, and you can see a year ago I had 5,439 EHP, and this year, at the end of this year, I have 5,781 EHP. So even though it says I've gained 1,550 this year, I've really only gained about 300 and something because of devaluation of skills and all that. And I've gained about 600 mil XP, I guess, as well. But it's really just, when you look at that, it doesn't look like I've done anything this year, which, you know, I have done stuff this year. I spent about 2,000 hours PVMing again, and 1,500 EHP, I guess. But because of devaluation, it doesn't count it as that much EHP actually gained. So yeah, that's where we're at, and now let's move on to my actual goals for this year and where we're at with pets and where we're at with XP and all that. So if you look on the screen right now, these are the pets I currently have, the ones that are filled in, and this coming year, the ones I'd like to get are now checkmarked. As you can see, it's a lot. There's 4 pets that aren't listed there, there's 4 pets that aren't checkmarked that I'd like to get, but obviously I can't really say I can realistically get them this year, unless I go for them straight. When that's going to be Bandos, Sarah, Bloodhound, and Penance Queen. And the main reason is because I think I can probably finish the others, and I'm more directed towards the others at the moment. But those plans may change. So currently I'm at about 7.5k Kriara. I'd definitely like to finish that. I'd like to finish up the Slayer set because I currently have all but the Grotesque Guardian. I just have it blocked at the moment. I'm going to unblock it and go for it soon. And then I'd like to finish off the Wildy, all skill pets, and the Nibbler pet. So the main reason that I left those 4 out is the Bloodhound. It's really hard to say how long it's going to take because I get my clues passively. Some people have been giving me clues or imps to get clues, although I don't, ask them to do that. But usually if I'm trying to get a clue, elite clue for a master, it just happens to PVM randomly. So there's no say on that one. I want to get to 750 masters though this next year if I don't get the Bloodhound pet. That's part of the goal. I'd also like to get to 500 gambles and 2.5k KC at Bandos and Sarah, even if my goal this year doesn't include getting those pets. Because if I was to say my goal was to get the pet, that would imply that I'm camping the boss until I get it, instead of just setting myself a KC goal. Anyways, here's my goals for this year. So 200 mil Herblore, that's going to happen 100%. 200 mil farming and HP, those will also both happen 100%. Last year I only got 1 200 mil. It was crafting. Pretty weak year for XP for me. 1 200 mil skill. I should be getting these 3 this year. Farm and HP are both passive. They just happen. Herblore, I'm just so close to being done that if I don't finish it, it's ridiculous. Should finish that pretty soon. Vorkath, pet, or KC goal. The reason I have or KC goal there is because it depends on how boring or engaging the boss is. It could be really boring, it could be really fun. Who knows? I might get the pet really early. I might take thousands and thousands of kills to get it. Who knows if I'll get bored? So I haven't really put a specific KC goal there because I don't know how long the boss takes anyways. Pet, I'm definitely getting that this year, even though it takes me 20,000 kills, whatever it takes. I'm going to be camping that at some point again. I already am camping it, but I'm going to camp it again at some point, and just try to get that pet. That could be a huge factor in my year. I could spend 2 months there. I could spend, 1 day there. Who knows? So that's kind of up in the air. Unknown when I'll get it, but I will get it. And the amount of time it takes, who knows? 50 mil rune crafting, that will be my next off-stream thing to do after I finish Herblore. Kind of just chilling, doing RC. I might try out that alt method, who knows? But yeah, rune crafting, I like to have a skill to do while watching streams. I think rune crafting will be the next one I do. I'll either get 50 mil XP or I'll get the pet, or both. Who knows how I'm feeling with it. We'll see about that. And then my next goal, which again, some of these goals are in no specific order, although I did kind of lay it out in the order I'd like to get these things. even if it's not gonna, the plans can change. They always do change. You stay your plans for 2018, and then something could change, and it's just how it is. But the next goal is to get the Wildy pet set. I'm about 1.4k Scorpia, 500 Venenatis, and 900 Vedion. I would like to get those done. It's been something I should have done a while ago. It's only a couple hundred hours to get all 3 of the ones I'm missing, and I just need to get it done with. Just haven't really had the motivation, but I think I am kind of motivated now. The Nibbler pet is another goal that will happen just through Slayer. I'm only going to be doing it on task. I might gamble capes once I get a really good time. When I say really good time, I mean maybe 70 minutes. If I get a 70-minute run, I might start gambling capes. Who knows? The Raids 2 pet, or pets. I'm assuming it's going to be 1, just like most of the things are. Like Raids was just 1, even though there's a bunch of sick bosses there. I don't know how long it's going to take. We have no real info on how long the raids take, what the rate is for the pet, if there's a pet, which I'm pretty sure there will be, how long that pet takes to get on average, whether or not I'll get lucky, who knows. So that's another unknown amount of time to spend this next year on that goal. So we'll have to see how that goes. It should be out, I believe, June or July. I think they said the halfway through the year is when it's coming out. So I'm hoping they stick to that, and I can spend some time there and enjoy it. Then after that, all the skilling pets. I want to get all of them. It's gonna be fun to do that. I need to get back to skilling, man. I've kind of missed skilling, but at the same time, I really like PVM. It's gonna be fun to go for those pets. Some of them I kind of hope I go not really dry on, but on the rate for, so I can actually spend some time on that skill again and get some of my XP up. Because once I get the pet, I start to lose the motivation to train the skill. I'm like, why am I training this when I can go train another skill and get a different pet? But hopefully, once I have all the skilling pets, I'll be able to, kind of not have that mindset. So I'll be able to train a skill I want to train, and don't really have to worry about going for the pet because I already have them. So that's gonna be a big goal once I get them all done. It's gonna be so nice to have them all and kind of not really be free to do whatever I want, but sort of just not think about I could be spending this time going for a pet instead of training this skill. So after that, I'd like to get the Grotesque Guardian pet as well. Again, not really in an order. I say after that, but it's just on the list. Not really in a specific order. The Guardian pet, I'd like to finish off the Slay pet set. I'd like to get to 500 plus gamble count, unless I get the pet. If I get the pet, then obviously I don't really plan to do much BA after that. Same with Masters, I'd like to get to 750 in that, unless I get the pet. So even though I'm not really setting a pet goal, I would still like to get to those, milestones. And then I'd like to get halfway to the rate for Bandos and Sarah, hopefully pulling out one of those 2 pets. I would hate to go over halfway to rate on all 4 God Wars pets. That would be just really bad, because I've not had the best God Wars luck. I'm not that unlucky, but who knows? It could turn around at Bandos and Sarah. I could get both of them. Not really sure. I'd also like to get 150 mil Slayer and 3 billion XP, total XP this year. The 150 mil Slayer, though, that's kind of on the back burner. If I get some of my other goals, then I'll probably be more motivated to slay and just slay straight. If I have all the slay pets, if I have Kriara done, I probably will be more motivated to slay. Also, if I just want to get the total XP, I'll be more motivated for it as well. So in total, it's going to take me a minimum of 3,000 hours probably. And it could take 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 hours. Who really knows? Because a lot of my goals are luck-based. So we got to see how that goes. And it doesn't include Vorkath or Raids 2 or Kree. It just is the goals that I have currently set that actually have a somewhat reasonable amount of hours to take. So yeah, that's my in-game goals. And I might potentially do fire making and smithing up to the point where I get the rest from woodcutting and mining, but we'll have to see. I think I probably will end up doing that. I just don't know when. So that's also on the back burner. We'll have to see how that goes. And if I sound out of breath, it's because I am. Talking for 5 minutes straight without, really taking a breath is not easy to do. So sorry about that. Now let's kind of focus on the real life goals, the IRL goals, the not RS related ones. So a big one for me this coming year. This is not really resolutions, but sort of just goals I'd like to be able to stick to. One of them being don't take the bait. So there's all these Twitter nerds, man, They're always trying to bait and do, oh yeah, get the likes, you know, get the Twitter clout, whatever, right? For their 200 followers. So yeah, don't take the bait. That's a big one. Gotta try to avoid the trolls. Just respond less to them, I guess. Don't give them the attention they seek. That's going to be a big one. My next one is to get my mile. So I want to get a sustained mile. I want to be able to do like 5 miles in 30 minutes. I'd like to get a 6-minute mile. And I feel like that's an achievable goal. I feel like I can get to that point. I would like to get a 5-minute 30 or less mile, 1 mile, maybe. But I feel like that's ambitious, you know, like I said in on screen. My best mile when I was in high school was 4 minutes 58. But I've been nowhere near that in a very long time. So the first couple months this year, I'm probably going to be running a lot. And then later on, I'll be running and I'll be swimming. It's going to be very nice. It's going to be a very active year, much more active than this past year. This past year has been pretty bad. I've kind of let myself, not really let myself go, but like fell off the tracks, you know. So got to get back on it. Got to get, you know, more active, and I'll feel better. You know what I mean. So it's a good thing. Another thing kind of related to that is seeing a chiropractor. So I don't want to have a fucked up back 10 years from now, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to see a chiropractor. When you're on the computer this much, you have to do that. You have to take care of yourself. So I'm doing that now before it's too late. At some point, probably the next month, I'll be going to a chiropractor. That way I can get some appointments in and they can correct my back. It's not really like I have a fucked up back or anything, but I don't want to have a fucked up back. So got to get that looked into. Another one, the cliche, the old eat healthy, eat healthier, you know, no fast food or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to stick to that fully, but I will eat healthier, definitely. I'll be more attentive to it. I'll not really just eat whatever, whenever, which I don't do. I don't really eat whatever, whenever anyways, but I'll pay more attention to it. I'll try to. And then go to events. So this year, I want to go to Twitchcon and Runefest for sure. The issue with Runefest, I had an issue last year where I couldn't go because of a passport issue. Basically, the time it took, it wasn't going to be able to work, and I had to not go, unfortunately. This year, it's kind of the same deal. If I don't get my passport stuff sorted out, it could be an issue. I might not be able to go, but as long as everything works out, I will be able to go. It's not like I'm a criminal or anything. It's not like I can't leave the country or anything like that. It's more just some issues with my early life. I didn't have any early documents, I guess, which they need, early documents, whatever. So I need to work on that and get that sorted out. That's more of an IRL thing. You guys don't really know about that. It's just boring government stuff, papers and documents and official things like that. So yeah, working on that. But I will go to some events. I'm definitely going to TwitchCon 100%. You don't need a passport for that. Runefest, really want to go. Potentially going to one of the PAXs, maybe PAX East, but that's kind of in the next few months. I don't know if I'll be able to get ready for that soon enough. Might go to a couple of festivals, might go to some concerts. Basically just getting out more, being more social. So yeah, this year I'd love to go to Runefest. Again, it's just a matter of the government stuff. It takes so long. It's such a long process. If you're missing one thing, it takes months of going back and forth to all these different government buildings and working on actually making things happen, and it's very slow. So it takes forever. Anyways, I thought I'd end this video with a bank video, which I've never done before, so I'm kind of nervous about it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's not dragging on too long. This is gonna be a very long video. I expected this video to be like 5 minutes, and now it's gonna be like a 30-minute video almost. Anyways, enjoy the bank video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve and have a great start to New Year. And yeah, peace. All right, so I've never actually made a bank video, and I think it's time I make one just to see where I'm at a year from now. So this is the end of 2017, start of 2018 bank video. It'd be nice to see where I'm at, at the end of 2018, to see how it's changed, if it's gone up, if it's gone down. It's probably going to end up going down because I'm going to be spending some money on skilling and Slayer, and who knows, maybe it'll go up, who knows. But to start out, before I get into the actual bank, I thought I would look at my coffer. From Nightmare Zone's 120 mil. I might have money in some other coffer on another account. I don't actually know. And then on RS3 right now, I've got about 3.6, 3.7 bill. So that's worth about 550 to 600 mil. So we'll call it 550 plus 120. So we'll just call that 670. And then on my alt, I have about a 1.2 bill bank. One bill of that being my Arma tab. So we're gonna call it 1.2 plus, sorry, 1200 plus 120 plus 550. So about 1870 mil. That isn't on this account in the bank. And then also, these DMs were given to me to open for clues, so this doesn't actually count towards my bank. I'm giving them all the loot back. This isn't going to be, mine. And also the talisman collection, which we've been collecting for almost 2 years now, I think. That's worth a pretty penny there, but I'm actually not counting that as part of my bank because I haven't made that money and it's not mine. I mean, it is mine, but I'm not going to ever sell it. It's not really part of my value of my bank, I'd say. So, now let's get into the bank. I'm going to turn on the value, and so it says it's about 8 bill, so, close to 10 bill if you include the 1870. It might be 10 bill, because some stuff might not be counting. It looks like everything's counting, though. Like these cannonballs right here, they're granite cannonballs. They're not tradable, but if they were 45k of these cannonballs, then they would have a value. But obviously, I'm not going to be able to sell those, so that's not any value, I guess. Anyways, here we are. This is my first tab, my main tab. I use this for day-to-day stuff that I normally use and for bank standing skills. Because if I have another tab open, let's say I have like this tab open, and I press like on accident instead of withdrawing, I press like search, and then it goes to here. So I'd rather have it here, so if I do search, it's already here, so in case I make a mistake with clicking. So that's where I keep my Bible stuff, is the first tab. If I'm doing a Bible skill. Got my redwood logs. That should get me close to the fire making XP I need. And then the rest would come from wood cutting. I don't really know. Anyways, keep going down. Let's just point out the valuable stuff. Got my magic pots unfinished, which will get me 200 mil herb lore. Very slowly. I've been doing this very slowly. I only do it when I watch streams. And then we've got just some other stuff. A couple pets. These are the 2 pets I keep in the bank. The rest are in my house. This figure ornament kit should be over here. I currently have my, what's it called, lent out. Fury and Regen bracelet lent out to somebody, and they gave me a spear for it, or a hosta. And then just basic stuff here. I don't know, Zami item for casing. It's Sarah, which I haven't really done much of, but I bought those a long time ago. Some loot from the Gargoyle boss, which I haven't sold. I'm just going to keep it for now. Might use this for the Dragon Slayer 2 Dragon Bolts, who knows. Just some random junk in here. It's not really anything of value. Now let's get my potions tab. There's gonna be some random loot at the bottom of these because I did some raids the other day and spread out through the tabs. You get to see that. But yeah, the potions tab, kind of weak with the combats. I need to decant some of these. I need to buy more of these. Kind of low. Same with brews, but I don't really use brews anywhere. Just wildy, and I take a couple to Arma, but I don't really use them, so don't need to stock up on those yet. I guess I use them for Inferno too. My restores and peapots, I probably should buy more of those. Staminas as well, although I do have a staminas in this tab. And then this is just like everything consumable is in this tab, so all the food, potions, all that. Got some turtles. I need to buy more of these as well. I'm kind of low on everything, to be honest. Maybe I'll do that soon. House tabs, I rarely use these, but I still have them. I guess they're not really that useful for me anymore. They're only useful for wildy stuff. If I'm banking with a gnome seed pod and then go to my house to get my stats back and then tele back up through my house. That's what I use them for mainly. These gray chins I bought a long time ago for Barbarian Assault. Don't really use them ever. I just have them. There's a lot. You'll see that a lot. There's a trend. Why do I have an Iron Axe in my bank? I don't have any clue. I got no idea why I have that in my bank. Just the random stuff. I didn't spend any time organizing this before. But yeah, 160 mil in potions. I remember this tab was worth like 400 mil a long time ago, so I've definitely used a lot of these. All right, the next tab. I don't know how this is 750 mil. That's why. Okay, that would explain it. That should be in a different tab, but it's not. Anyways, we'll keep it there for now. And then also I got a lot of these. I guess these impling jars. People give me imps for elite clues, and plus I open up my own imps for easy, medium, hard. So those are just stacked up over time. A lot of impling jars. Lots of runes. I need to buy more of these. I need to buy about 1 to 1.5 mil more of these and like 2 to 3 mil more of these. Soul runes, I'm not sure how many I need, if I'm good on those or not. I think I gain soul runes while slaying, so I don't think I need to buy more of those. I need to buy more earth runes, but this is definitely enough for 50 mil rune crafting. And what else is there? Not really anything noticeable in this tab besides the gold ore and the Zulrah scales, which isn't even worth that much. The gold ore is worth a lot. I need to buy about twice as much as this. I need about 3 million of them if I want to get where I want to go. With smithing, which is like 180 mil or so. So I need to buy like double that. What else is there? Nothing really too much. Just some runes, teleports. You know how it is. Next tab, the farming tab. This is where the money's going to go down. Everything in this tab is going to end up going down. If I was to take out all my saplings, I'm going to be finishing up farming this year. All my saplings, all my payments. What is this worth? Yeah, only 120 mil. I think it was 900 mil a second ago, wasn't it? So, yeah. That's going to all go to nothing pretty soon. But it'll go into some farming XP, which is worth it. So, yeah, about 900 mil in 800 mil in farming supplies, I'd say. And then 100 mil in random herbs and limpwort roots, I guess. And I still have pineapples. I don't know why I have those. But, yeah, this is the farming / herbs tab. Although I never use these herbs. This is just from herbivore and raids and who knows what else. But this is my herb lore. So this is just to have it because I have it. I have no idea. All right, the clue tab. This is actually worth more than I thought it was. 150 mil. If I was to take out the sweets, how much is that worth? 100, still worth a lot. Yeah. So the sweets aren't even that big of a factor. I guess the Eternal Glory and this kind of makes up for that. And a lot of the value is in these implings, which I use to get, again, easy, medium, hards. Not that often because I have totems, but when I don't have a totem or don't feel like using one, I open up magpies for a hard clue. And then a lot of the value as well is in all this stuff, man. Look at all this. Wild pies, just random stuff that has value. Like 1.2 mil right there. I don't think that's even correct. There's no way that's correct. That's not how much curry's worth. No way. And then 1 mil in chocolate cake. Who's manipulating chocolate cake? Chocolate cake that is not 1 mil. They're not 500 each. There's no way. I don't know. But yeah, just random values and stuff. And yeah, that's just a lot of junk. But once I get my bloodhound, I'll probably be able to clear out like 150 bank spaces. And this video is already 8 minutes long. I didn't expect this bank video to be that long. I guess there's a lot of stuff to look at, man. Look at this. Random ass stuff that's worth like 2 mil here and there. I would love to get the bloodhound to clear out all this bank space. That'd be so nice. Alright, this is my loot tab. I'm going to save this one for a little bit. I'm also not going to show this tab. I'll show it now. It's worth 17 mil. I don't want to show the bottom of the tab, but I guess you could look at the tokel, which is stacked up over time. About 1 million of that. Feathers for fishing, but I don't plan to fish for a long time. Exactly 1,000 marks of grace right now. That's pretty cool. Gloves of Silence I bought a long time ago, back when pickpocketing paladins was a thing for like a week. I never sold them. I just got them in the bank in case they're ever useful again. And yeah, this is just my, I guess, collection tab. It's stuff that it's just like completionist stuff and stuff I never use, but I still feel has value. So yeah, that's that. PK tab, 137 mil, most of that being these black chins, which I use for Armadillo. Yeah, 40 mil in just PK stuff. I don't really PK too often, but I got this tab here in case I plan to. Just the, basic set. Nothing really too fancy. Mystics, a couple Aram sets, but don't really use them anyways. So yeah, the black chins, they're just there for, I don't know why I have these in this PK tab. I think I was using them for Callisto for a small amount of time. Just fits well in this tab. It looks nice with the tab. And I also got my dragon arrows for the T-bow, but it's here, I guess, for the dark bow. I don't really know, again, why I have this here. 250 mystic boots. That's coming from magpies, I believe. I believe magpie implings give those. So yeah, that should be in the clue tab, but it's just in this tab to fit with everything else, I guess. Now we got the skilling / I guess heads tab / collection tab. So my talismans usually go in here, as well as my daily buckets. Almost 100k of those, damn. Ashes I got from Cerberus. I might sell these. I don't really ever use them. I don't collect them. I don't know why I have death talismans either. These two can probably go in the bank. There's a lot of stuff in my bank that can probably go, but I just have them. Mine's a Zamia. See, this is just random shit in my bank, just all over the place. Like I said, I have the regen bracelet lent out. But this should get me 50 mil rune crafting. So these are the staminas I was talking about earlier. 50 mil rune crafting should come from these supplies pretty easily. Should be more than 50 mil, but that's just what I have banked at the moment. And also, I guess you probably noticed it by now, all the battle stabs. These are my daily battle stabs from who knows how long I've been buying these, but just like a rainy day fund. If I'm low on GP, I could sell these and then I'd have more GP. Man, talking for 10 minutes straight really, I don't know, it's hard to, I gotta take a moment to breathe. Anyways, let's look at this tab now. This tab looks pretty nice. Like I said, I have money on RS3 at the moment, so I would have a much higher cash deck. If it was over here, I'd have like 1.6 bill maybe, 1 point, something like that, 1.5, 1.6. Platinum tokens, I don't know why I have these split like this. I just like to look at platinum tokens. Didn't want to have less than 100k, so got 117k. Like I said, I got some totems, although I do use them. Tons of ancient shards. Never really use these anymore because I got the Zammy pet and I got the Sire pet, and I don't kill anything else that requires that. So yeah, this is my loot tab. I did sell a bunch of occults. You probably saw that in my last video. So the occult stack is climbing up again, but I did sell all my occults for like 800k. Couldn't pass up on that. How much are they worth now? Let's see if I examine them. 680k. So yeah, I made a little bit more than I could have or would have by saving them. Tons of half keys. I think a lot of these come from implings. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might just be from loot over time. But isn't this nice to look at, man? Lots of rune items. Very nice to look at, from clue scrolls and loot and like just slayer loot. Tons of gems. I think these are from Vedion and raids. So probably mostly from raids, but I've been keeping them because Vedion also drops them. Another one is the daggers. So yeah, this is 1.4 bill, damn. It's probably like 400 mil in loot. These daggers also come from implings, I believe, and they come from clues, so I've kept them. Some shards from God Wars, long time ago. I never sell my shards. I don't know why. I just like to keep them. Lots of random, I guess, supplies in here. So I got seeds and ores and some shards from Scorpia. I have not got the pet yet. I'm at 1.4k KC or 1.3k KC. No pet yet. Some spears. I think these are all from Scorpia. So I guess I'll move them here to match with it. And then, yeah, I don't know, just some more random junk. This should probably be in this tab, but then if it's in this tab, the tab isn't fully like that, so what do I swap out for it? Nothing right now. I'm going to have to chuck it back into this tab. Anyways, Granite Gloves, again, from the Gargoyle boss. Haven't sold them. I guess they're worth like probably like 5k or something. 200k, wow, okay, I didn't expect that. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, just lots of random stuff. I'm probably going to make some Onyx Dragon Bolts with Dragon Slayer 2, so I'm going to save these for now as well. Probably chuck those on there. Cactus Spine again from Scorpia. Says they're worth 3 mil. It's pretty good. 5k each, interesting. Lots of seeds too. This is just from long collection of not selling anything. 600 snap seeds. Iron Man probably frothing at the mouth at that. It's very nice. Dark fishing bait. Is this from Callisto? I probably should have sold this. Or does Vedion drop this? Why do I even pick this up? I don't know why I picked some of these things up. 120 Ogre Common Keys. These are basically worthless. I don't know why I picked these things up at all. Genuinely no clue. But yeah, that's the majority of the bank. And now to look at the loot, or not the loot, the gear tab, which is probably the biggest, most valuable tab. Yeah, about 3 bill in this tab. Starting off with the Infernal Capes. Cape stack currently growing, working on it. And then I got 2 sets of Arma and AGS. This is basically whoever guesses my pet correctly in my Twitch chat will end up getting a full Armadillo and AGS if they guess it exactly right. Or if it's multiple people, I'll split it up somehow. But yeah, 2.9 bill in this tab. Pretty nice. A bunch of Dragon Darts. Right now I think I have Rune Darts in my pipe. Yeah, Rune Darts in the pipe. I take out Dragon for competitive things and for Inferno. But everything else I use Rune Darts at because I don't see the point in spending the extra money. And then yeah, you got the full Ancestral. You got the full basically max everything. Twisted Bow and Ellie. And I have some pointless max stuff like Best in Slot for range even though I don't chin. Best in Slot for potentially Vorkath, but probably not. We'll have to see if ACB is better or not. But I have a Dragon Hunter crossbow just because. And then I got my Guardian Boots. I never really use these. And then just some random junk here. See this? I don't know why I have these random things in my bank, man. Oyster Pearls and a yellow party hat. But that's basically the bank. Is there anything in the loot bag? Nope, nothing in the loot bag. That is the bank, man. Got about 10 bill in total throughout my accounts. And it's weird. I don't make bank videos. I don't do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I didn't expect it to be this long, man. It's I did not expect this to be this long. I think I'm ending the video with this. So you've already heard about my goals for 2018. What are your guys' goals? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.